Brendan Rodgers got the last laugh yesterday as Celtic defeated Rangers 2-1. Welcome back to Fog Football. As much as I would love to say it was 2-1 Rangers, it definitely wasn't. And you know what? Brendan Rodgers is well within his rights to fire back at the media. Because you know what? As much as I think he's got away with one this season, they were all over him, the media. He was getting pelters. And this is what Rodgers had to say. He said, from a personal level, I've been treated like a novice since I've come back here. Like it's my first job. End of quote. And you know what? Brendan Rodgers, he is going to whip out the Gucci belt. He's going to do all that good stuff. But see, at the end of the day, Rangers have let him do that. Rangers have let Brendan Rodgers off the hook. That's not Brendan Rodgers' fault. That's not Celtic's fault. That is the serial losers that are employed across the city that seem to have a fucking fetish with just letting Celtic win leagues and trophies, etc. and etc. Because Brendan Rodgers should have been under humongous pressure going into this game. Forget about the old firm matches, right? If Rangers beat Ross County and Dundee, Celtic needed to win this. You know what I mean? Celtic needed to win this game, but what did Rangers do? What did the mighty Rangers do? And those shiftless bastards that are employed, they bottled it. And Brendan Rodgers, no wonder you can't wipe the smug grin for the guy's face because it's party time. It is party. He's having all the fun. Yes, fun. Fun is a three letter word. F-U-N. And he's having all it. We're having no fun. But I tell you what, the other half of this channel that supports Celtic are having a lot of fun, guys. You can't take it away from them. Because at the end of the day, it's Rangers, man. Rangers have gave Brendan Rodgers the keys to title 54 for them. And next season, it's 55 versus 56. I tell you what, you can see Celtic winning next season, right? The league. And then it's going to be billed like, oh, the race for 56 sort of thing. That I can definitely see that happening. I remember that got billed in the F1. What year was that? Was it 2018? It was, because Hamilton was on 4, Sebastian Vettel was on 4, and I might be boring people with a bit of an analogy for Formula 1 here, but it was like the race for the 5th title is on. Who's going to become the 5-time world champion? Well, who's going to become 56? Not next season, season after. Here, next season, the summer, this is going to be crucial. It's going to be absolutely crucial, but Celtic and Rangers, I tell you what, the only time Celtic really learned was the summer they got rid of all the dead wood and back Daniels to the core, man, and built him a great team. You know, they have been stagnant for a while, but here both teams have been really poor in the transfer markets, man, for a number of years, man. Like Ange was good, but apart from Ange, I mean, look at Rodgers last summer here, and people can cry, but they didn't spend enough money. They spent money. So did Rangers. Rangers and Celtic both spent money. It's the players that they signed that were pish. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, did the Celtic team get much worse? Yes, they lost Starfelt. Yes, they lost Jota. But Celtic are so much worse this season than they were last season. So I think the media were justified, calling it Brendan Rodgers for some of the Celtic performances this season. You know, now was he treated like a novice? I wouldn't say it was that bad, but I can see why Brendan Rodgers is defending himself at the end of the day. And it's the same way a Rangers manager. You know, not much is. I wouldn't say the media's blasted Clement, but you know, if Clement wins yesterday, right, and then Rangers beat Dundee and Celtic side drop points against Kelly and Clement wants to be smug to the media, I've been getting pelters like I don't understand the league and now I'm going to fire it back to you as I do understand the league. I'd be like, oh, I Clement. So fin every Celtic fan's right here to back their manager and be like, yeah, you know what, they're right, he's right. He was getting absolutely blasted. I mean, you look at Hugh Keevins, he was getting stuck in to Brendan Rodgers, man, among many. So it's good. It's good to see. Well, I say it's good to see. It's not good to see for me, but I like when managers fight back. As much as I don't like Brendan Rodgers, I can respect the guy that stands on his own 2 fucking feet and gets stuck back in to people who are giving him abuse. And yeah, that goes for any man out there. I don't like shite bags. I don't like people that tuck their tail between their legs and fucking bottle league title, cup, league title after another. Wonder who that could be. Could that be pretty much every Rangers player is employed at the club? It could be. Is Big Stevie taking it bad? Potentially. But you know what, guys? That's where we're going to leave this video. We might be back for a live stream later after that Hibs Aberdeen game. Talk about that. Talk about the old firm. And we'll be back with some more epic content. But until then, your thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, crazy weekend. I think Aberdeen are get pumping Hibs 2-0 at Easter Road. So I mean, when does Nick Montgomery go, by the way? When does Nick Montgomery go? Is the question.